going on, everybody? This is Mattdoesfitness, and I just sold my guitar to a guy with no arms. I said to him, how's that going to work? And he said, I guess I'll just play it by ear. Okay, this is my deadlift highlights from week 5 of cycle 5, and as you may or should really have ascertained from the title, it was a good one. Now, if you've been watching my videos previously, you know I've had all kinds of struggles with my deadlifts. Last week, I made the decision to go strict, go for a wide sumo, stop kind of letting my ego get the better of me, drop the weight down, and just kind of be patient and wait for the weight to catch up. And today, I stumbled on a bit of a breakthrough. Now, the session was 5 sets of 3. I went up to 205 kilos, which is 452 pounds, which again isn't particularly heavy, but it's reasonable, and it's 11 pounds more, 5 kilos more than I did last week. Now, the breakthrough I had was as follows. The day before doing this session, so yesterday, I was reading an article online. I forget the guy who wrote it, but he's got a big deadlift. I think he deadlifted about 700 pounds at 220 pounds, something in that region. And the thing I read, which just kind of is so startlingly obvious, but I've not realized this yet, is that your shoulders don't need to be in line with the bar. I've spent the last however many months obsessing over keeping my shoulders on top of the bar. Every time I deadlift, I try and sit back, and I feel like I'm constantly getting pulled forwards. Every time before the bar breaks the floor, I get pulled forwards and then it comes up. And I've been seeing this as a bad thing, and I've been really, really annoyed with it. And that's one of the reasons why I've taken everything back. However, what he said was, like I said, that's not how it works. Your arms are not anchored by the front of your shoulders. It's the back of your shoulders. It's kind of the scapular area. So that is what needs to be over the bar, in line with the bar. And so today what I did was I set myself up. I tried to keep everything straight, keep my knees out, all that kind of stuff. But I let my shoulders go in front of the bar so that, you know, it felt tight, like nothing was going to move. And you see here, it was moving so well. This is the best I felt deadlifting in a long, long time. There was no moving parts. Everything was solid. When I started the pull, it came up and it finished, and there was no kind of dodgy movements. There was no kind of stop-start, and it felt really, really smooth. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. And obviously, this is not a massive weight, so I've still got a long way to go, but I'm feeling really, really positive. I mean, this was 5 triples, and to be honest, I could have gone a lot heavier. I could have kept going on for a while. They felt easy. You see here, there's no grinding. Everything felt good. This is the last rep of the last set, and you see, it's easy. You know, I definitely had more reps there, definitely had more weight there, but I'm trying to be conservative and build it up gradually because I want to keep stuff in the tank so that I can continue to build up the weight. But that is the big discovery I've made. It may seem obvious to some of you. Some of you might not know it either. So if you don't know this, then like I said, you are looking for your scapula to be over the bar, not the front of your shoulders. Your front of shoulders can be in front of the bar. That is not an issue. Like I said, I mean, you won't start the pull until your shoulders are in that position unless you're magic. So I'm glad I've discovered it now, and hopefully it's onwards and upwards from here. Anyway, accessory work-wise, I did some pause deficit work, 150 kilos, 333 pounds. You see there for 3 sets of 3, and again, it felt really, really good. I felt really strong. Everything, I felt like it was moving smoothly, and again, I could have done a lot more, but again, I am trying to build things up slowly. Here, I'm doing some glute ham raises. Occasionally I look in the mirror, which in hindsight is a terrible idea because it ends up making me twist over to the side. But you live and learn. I did 3 sets, and I think I ended up doing about 12 down to about 10, down to about 8 or so, I believe. I'm holding a 15 kilo. Oh, did it again, nice one. Holding a 15 kilo weight there, which is 33 pounds, 33, 35 pounds, something in that region. Because without that, it feels too easy. And yeah, that felt pretty good. I mean, well, that's a lie. The first set felt really good. I felt really strong. They were nice and smooth. From that point on, it dropped pretty quickly. The second set, my hamstrings were an absolute mess. By the third set, I was actually crying whilst I was going. So there was a puddle of my tears on the floor under the machine, which was both embarrassing and inconvenient for everyone concerned. Anyway, put that behind me and moved on to some bodybuilding type accessory work. I did some flat machine rows on this awesome machine, which is so awesome. I actually brought it home with me, so it's now sitting next to me. I hope the gym owner's not watching because this could get awkward. I did 3 sets of 12 down to about 10 of those, just trying to engage my back as much as possible. And then I finished the session with some unilateral lat pull downs. I don't like doing these unilaterally ordinarily because I'm lazy. I like to get things done, but I thought as it was a good session, why not carry on the trend and do some extra stuff? So I did. And again, it was 3 sets of, I think, a bit less, about 10 reps or so. Just again focusing on engaging my back as much as possible, which was much easier when you do it unilaterally because you can focus on obviously one side at a time. And that, my friends, was my session. It was a very, very positive session. I'm really, really pleased. It's the best my deadlifts have gone for a while. So hopefully I can continue on the same trend. And that's pretty much that, guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to get one of those machine t-shirts I'm wearing and join the club, and when I say club, I mean Nudie Wrestling Club, then check out the link in the description. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, as always, and I will see you tomorrow.